Okay, welcome to Music Talk with MLN. This podcast is going to be exactly what it sounds like, just me talking about music. So I'm going to do the first episode right now. This is going to be a New Music Friday episode. I think Fridays are my favorite day of the week, just because new music. I think Fridays are actually everyone's favorite day of the week. I think we all sing. If you know, you know. Anyways, they're probably everybody's favorite day of the week, but mine is for a different reason, because New Music Friday. There's new music that comes out every Friday. So this is an episode format that I can do every Friday. I probably won't do it every Friday, but I can do it a lot. I actually make a playlist on Spotify that I update every Friday, and it's called New Music Friday. And I update it with the new stuff that's come out, and I am obsessed with New Music Friday. Anyways, to jump straight into it, first single I'm going to talk about is Love Zombie by Victoria Justice. This song, I mean, man, where do I even start? This song's actually unreleased from 15 years ago, I believe. I may be a little bit off on that. But this song was supposed to go on her debut album that actually never came out. Because, as some of you may know, some of you may not, Victoria Justice was epically failed by the music industry. And you can actually check out one of my blog posts, which I will link in the description of this. And you can actually go read about that. And you can do some research on your own too, because, you know, I just kind of wrote it all off of prior knowledge. And, you know, you might want to fact check, actually. No, I did watch an interview of Victoria, and I talk about it in the blog. Anyways, we're here to talk about the music. Love Zombie. Fantastic song. It's literally a Halloween bop, and it's so good that it put me straight back in my Victoria Justice era, like stan era. I always love Victoria Justice, but like I'm hard standing right now because of this song, which is where I think we all sing reference came from, because like my mind 24/7 right now, Victoria Justice. Like this song it's amazing. I want to talk about Tit for Tat by Tate McRae too. This song was, I don't know, it's so good. One thing that I want to say, I mean, man, she went into the studio and she was pissed. Like, this song, if you don't know, it's I guess a callback, or not a callback, but like a response to a Coldplay by Kid Laroi, who she was dating, and she's no longer dating. He put out a Coldplay about her. That's the general consensus, and I mean, you know, it is. So he has a line that says, "It's my fault for thinking I could fix you." That's the main hook of the song. And Tate has a line that says, "Fix your fucking self, kiss my ass for that." And then there's a line, in She Don't Need to Know by the Kid Laroi that says, "I cannot be messy." And Tate says, "Damn, you're messy," in Tit for Tat. It's like they're going back and forth, and I actually hate it because I loved them together, and I love both of them, and I listen to all their music, and I'm actually really excited for Leroy's new album, and he's had a lot of music coming out, and it's so good. And man, but Tit for Tat has been on repeat too, in my car, in my house, in my headphones, everywhere. If you know me, like, or if you've heard me play music, if you've been around me, you've heard this song, because I can't stop playing it. Same with Love Zombie too. Break Free by Zayn. This is for Borderlands, which I've never played, but I don't know. This song is really, really good. I love this sound from him. I think he's been teasing more music, and actually, it was just announced today. He has a collab coming out with, I don't know how to say her name. I'm not even going to try, but one of the K-pop girls. So that's out this Friday, so I'm going to be streaming that. We have Lemonade by Louis Tomlinson, and he announced his new album, How Did I Get Here, January 26th, I believe. And him and Zayn, they're actually doing the Netflix thing together where they're going to talk about losing Liam and One Direction and stuff like that. So that's going to be really interesting. Last but not least, on songs I want to talk about that have just come out, Blue by Joshua Bassett. This song is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. It's a love song, which is different for Mr. Bassett. It's good to see him happy again. I really hope he keeps going with some new singles. He just put out his debut album last year, The Golden Years, and I think that was actually my favorite album to come out. But he usually, after he releases, kind of goes like in a hole, it seems, and doesn't release anything for a while. So I was very, like, I saw Joshua Bassett posted, and I was like, oh. And then I was very excited when I saw that he was releasing music. Last but not least, I'm going to do a little bit of an upcoming music section. We have the Midnight Till Morning, their debut EP, coming October 8th. They still haven't released the, oh, that's actually tomorrow from the time that I'm filming this. So they still haven't released the title yet. So excited to see that and to hear it tomorrow. They're from Building the Band. If you don't know the Netflix show, that was actually Liam Payne's last project. I watched it and just fell in love with them, and I've been streaming all their new releases and stuff. They're amazing. The Kid Leroy's album, which I kind of talked about a little bit, it was supposed to come out this month, but it's being pushed back because he's changing it, and I assume adding some more breakup songs because, you know, I'm not gonna bring that up again. It hurts. Then we have Thomas Day. He's putting out an EP. He just put out a single, Sore Throat, and then not too long ago, She Got a Thing About Her came out too. And I've been loving this sound from him. It's kind of different than his first album, and it's so good. So I'm really excited to listen to that. And then the Louis Tomlinson album, How Did I Get Here? I kind of talked about that a minute ago, but I'm really excited for that one too. It's going to be great. Honestly, I think that's all I have for today. Really excited to listen to all this new stuff and keep listening to Love Zombie and Tit for Tat. Right now it's Love Zombie, and I'm fully, like I said, back in my Victoria Justice era. But I'll definitely do another episode, another New Music Friday episode, and I'll share my opinions on some of the new stuff, and maybe more stuff that I didn't talk about, because I know there's a lot of music coming out this year and next year. So until next time, this has been the first episode of Music Talk with MLN. Let us be